Mike, what are you eating? That looks amazing.
Oh, this? It's just a delicious Elsinore burrito from El Ranchito Taco Shop.
Is that nacho cheese sauce and hot Cheetos?
Nacho cheese, hot Cheetos, and their mouth-watering carne asada. And I'm dipping it in their creamy guac.
Creamy guac. Yum.
Giggity.
I guess this is a great time to remind everyone that if they're ever in the Inland Empire area, visit Ray at El Ranchito Taco Shop.
Yeah, totally. Check them out on facebook.com/Ranchito Elsinore.
Or on their Instagram at Ranchito Elsinore.
Now I want me some Elsinore burrito and some of that creamy guac.
Giggity.
I can always give you some of my creamy guac, Jake. Just ask.
El Ranchito Taco Shop, Lake Elsinore.
More than just great Mexican food.
You're still grounded.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Customer States, where we talk about anything and everything in the automotive industry. I'm Eric Montenegro. It is Friday, y'all. And on that note, let's crack them. I needed that.
As did
God. It's one of those weeks that just dragged on.
Oh, shit. My fucking beer is gluten reduced.
Hey.
I want extra gluten in my beer.
Well, you're not going to get it in that one either, so sorry about
I'm
that.
not drinking
That's gluten free.
Man, thank you. I was really thirsty, actually.
You're welcome. I'm Eric Montenegro.
Hi, Eric.
Hi. Heavy line
Hi,
technician.
Eric.
Been in the automotive industry for, well, my whole life, but professionally, 4 years now. And to my left is the wonderful Allie Paul.
What's up, guys?
You see that fake ass smile?
I am used to making this smile. My job relies on this smile.
Right here.
So, ding. Anyways, I do warranties, as Sam would say. I've been administrating warranties for about 11 years now. It's going to be 12 soon.
Wow.
Makes me feel a little bit old, you guys.
That's more than a decade.
Yeah.
If you say 12
You're
years,
over.
it doesn't sound bad. But if you say over a decade, it sounds like forever.
Yeah, don't say that ever again. Thank you.
Gonna have to celebrate your work
12-pack sounds
anniversaries,
bad.
like your personal anniversary.
There you go.
The silver anniversary.
We're ready for a 12 pack.
Let's stay positive.
There you go. Yeah, I just need for my anniversary, I'd like a kitten poster that just says "Hang in there."
Spinster much?
I'm not a spinster because to my left is my fiance, husband, person,
That's me.
Jake Rikus.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Jake, as always. And like Eric said, I've been in the automotive field pretty much my whole life, but professionally about 3 years as a service advisor or a chair swiveler or a pen pusher or any of those fun little nomenclatures that Mike claims.
I'm going to make you guys spell that so
You're
you
a
don't feel
stroker.
smart.
If you can't spell it, you can't use it.
You know what? That's good.
I
don't
think
know.
you're professionally a stroker.
What's wrong?
You stroke the keyboards and you stroke the
midnight toker?
customers all day.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Hey, $50 is $50.
Wait, you're getting paid?
Now, to my left, which is Many Hat Man, is Mike Sarah.
What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Sarah.
Is it?
Yes, it is. I am the senior master technician, shop foreman, transmission technician,
Ding.
and the wearer of many hats.
Ding.
The repairer of gates. Oh, wait, not yet.
And that's the gates at the shop work fine.
You can build a female bathroom at work, but you can't fix a gate.
I can
No,
fix a
you
gate.
can't.
That's Kevin's job. It's okay. He'll get around to it. I'm sure.
Hey, all those listeners, you remember who Kevin is?
No, Kevin's my
Rest
best
in
buddy.
peace, Kevin. Oh,
Oh,
just
God.
kidding.
Oh, my God.
That's a little morbid.
He should actually be back from a gig tonight at some point, walking through and
Scaring Eric.
the podcast. So
That was funny.
You're like, what the fuck? Who are you? This is my house.
and I'll fix my gate when I want to.
Yeah, right.
To my left is our good buddy Sean Lifter. Sean, what's up, buddy?
What's up? What's up? How is everyone?
Good.
Guys made it through your week?
Yeah.
Good to see you back, dude.
It's been a long one.
My teeth.
Wait to that.
I have been in the automotive field pretty much since birth. So family business, and then spread my wings elsewhere. So it's been about 20 years or so.
Wow.
And what did you do for those people who don't remember
I run a body
or
shop.
are new?
I run an auto body shop. So a little different, but it is at the dealership too. So we kind of cross paths quite a bit.
And we'll get back into kind of like what makes Sean a little bit further into the episode. So
Will we, Mike?
yes.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
thank you.
it's a
Thank
whole
you.
get to know thing. I mean, we got a lot of things planned. Jake, don't worry. You'll find out
It's like a
everything you want to
mixer.
know.
This is like narcotics.
From body shops to cancer, we'll see what's up.
There's a fine line right
everywhere
there.
in between.
Hey, you gotta have fun with it, right? I mean, what the hell?
So we had Eric and I had an interesting day today.
Oh God, it was awful.
So
Absolutely terrible.
from at least around 6 o'clock in the morning that I'm aware of till about maybe 2 in the afternoon or so,
Yep.
we were without phone and internet.
We beat you though. Remember, my service drive was down for a
Wait.
week.
My
What?
condolences.
Well, yeah, of course it sucks.
Yeah, it's so hard when you don't have like the tools you need.
It's impossible. I couldn't
really
do
is.
programming. I couldn't order parts. They couldn't order parts. They couldn't look up parts.
Couldn't
We
take customer phone calls.
Couldn't take phone. I mean, phone calls. That's the biggest thing. You know.
yeah, that's what's coming in the door.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you just take like a handwritten credit card, a receipt or
Okay.
purchase thing?
Remember
Yeah, 'cause
though?
everyone's
For what price?
comfortable with
It's
that.
For what price? Everything's all on the computer. I don't know what to
can't
charge
price it.
them.
Gonna need about
Your-
350.
Your work doesn't have, your work doesn't have one of the old like manual embossers. They have,
Oh, we do. But at what price are we charging the customer for?
just
Yeah,
make
you
something.
still need the ops, right? Like you still need to
At least
pull
for the
labor time.
when
You need to
for
pull
oil changes
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah, I mean the basic stuff. But I had some big tickets that were trying to go today, and
Not gonna happen.
not without procedure.
$122.31 for an oil change and a tire rotation.
Oh,
that's
you guys are expensive. Jesus.
That's actually comparable to the Jiffy Lube quote that I got for that
Yep.
person's escape that they complained about.
Yep.
I spoke about that in the previous episode.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
oil's expensive.
Jiffy Lube's that much?
Well, so that was not including a tire rotation, which our dealership
damn.
offered a tire rotation, and they wanted like an extra $5 or $15 or something, some nominal amount to do a tire rotation.
Isn't it a law that they have to check tire pressures and rotate them if they do
No,
that?
they have
or
to
just check
tire
them?
pressure.
Ah,
That's a
got it,
law.
okay.
That's a California state law, as far as I know.
That's a
Got it. I thought they had to rotate them if they do that. They just
No.
have to check them?
No,
Just check.
rotation is a different.
Got it.
You get to charge
Package.
for that.
Oh yeah. Hey, my guy doesn't bust those wheels and tires off for nothing,
When they have to break the lug nuts because they're swollen. Oh my God! Way to go, Ford!
Swollen nuts.
I love
Wait.
swollen nuts.
Swollen
I
nuts.
hate
We
dealing
have-
with those.
I have an
We
interesting story about
Wait,
swollen.
what?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, I want to hear about this. Hold on.
We have an issue with certain models of our Fords that the lug nuts will balloon
Oh,
Everybody
after
likes a nice balloon.
a certain amount of services
I have a theory.
why?
I have a theory
How?
on that. I really do.
What is it?
because they're chrome clad and it's the stupidest thing ever.
Well, okay. So I feel that, because I've seen it happen, is that some of the technicians are too lazy to switch out their sockets, so they just leave the 19.5 and the 21.5 on their gun, and they just use it for everything. And if you have a brand new lug nut, which is at 19 or a 21, then that half starts to slip a little, and it causes it to warp and expand and do those
Every
fun things.
technician everywhere is doing that.
Well, here's the thing. No, not necessarily.
Michael.
Stop being the devil's advocate here. Thank you, Jacob.
I just got that.
You're next, Jacob.
I'm so God. Please don't call me Jacob. Jesus Christ.
Jacob David.
Don't. Why are you giving my middle name?
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Well, Michael Eric.
I don't have a cricket shirt button.
Sorry. Anyways, back to what I was saying. And I tested that theory by replacing all of the lug nuts on David's car, and you only using the 19 the entire time. And in almost 2 years, I haven't had one swell up.
Wait, who's David?
My fiance. For those of you who are unsure, yes, I am a flaming homosexual. Let's just get that out in the open now.
To be completely fair, I was clueless. To be fair.
Wait,
Oh, I missed
it
that.
I was not clueless. I picked it up pretty quick. The first time I met you, I was like, oh yeah, for sure. I was like, hey Mike,
You
right?
have a pulse.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got it.
Took me 2 times.
just Eric and I looked in each other's eyes, nodded slightly, and we had an understanding.
You got to also understand.
We can tell from listening to the podcast, you guys have a little thing. Trust me.
I've got a lot of gay people in my family who are way fucking gayer than you. So it takes me a little bit longer.
I think you aren't. It's like, you're pregnant or you're not.
Yeah.
Right? Like, are you just a little?
No.
Really? You could be a little gay and not gay?
Yes.
And a lot gay?
Well, just obvious about it.
Yeah.
Or
I
not
guess.
so
Okay,
obvious
fair
about
enough.
it.
Fair enough.
I'm talking like top of the line RuPaul Queen. Oh my God, gay.
Oh, I have my moments. Don't you worry. I definitely have those moments.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Stay tuned for next year's Halloween episode. Customer States Drag Race.
I have never done drag. No.
So you don't think it could also be from them just over torquing the living hell out of them, and just it's like with that it's slow like
It may be.
balloon
To be
for
honest,
that?
I really don't.
Well,
I really don't
when
know.
you,
But
when you force it down like that on the actual post, and then it's like kind of pushing itself if you pull it that far. Just like snapping.
what are we talking about here? Are we still talking about nuts?
We are.
Okay.
Torquing the nuts.
Well, don't you guys have those sockets that like won't allow them to snap like nuts off or anything? Like, you know, like those
Those are torque sticks.
Yeah, exactly. You guys don't make your
Not
ladies
everybody
use
uses
those?
torque sticks. but I
Torque
feel
sticks
they're
are
inaccurate.
way less accurate than a torque wrench, which we tell every single.
I know you guys aren't
technician.
using a torque wrench. I want
Absolutely.
every single
lube tech
guys
has a
are
torque
required
wrench,
to,
and they're
yeah.
required to torque
I'm sorry,
every
is
single.
that the Ooga Dooga machine?
No, it's a torque
Ooga
wrench.
Doogas.
I went to no less than 3 different Harbor Freights to go harvest those torque wrenches. Okay, that was a bitch and a half.
What's the torque spec on an F-150?
Wait, so,
150
50
foot-pounds.
foot-pounds.
so why do they balloon?
Wait, so the F-150 is 150?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, a car is 100 or thereabout.
Some of them are 110.
Yeah.
Depends on the vehicle.
You always want to look it up in the workshop manual just to be sure.
Mikey's
just
favorite
saying that 'cause you're
statement.
Did you check the workshop
Did you
manual?
check the workshop manual?
What does the workshop manual
We
say?
should get a
my God,
button
I-
for you. So when somebody comes up to ask you a question, you just press the button. Have you looked in the workshop manual? Yeah.
If
I can do it in my
anybody's in the
Jennifer
market-
Coolidge voice if you like.
if anybody's in the market of making those button things that Eric's talking about, please get at me.
Let's do it.
CustomerStatesPodcast@gmail.com.
So yes, we were living in archaic times today.
I'm sorry.
So one other thing that I wanted to talk about is we had a listener that wrote in. Actually, we're going to be reading his listener mail today, but he wanted to talk about nicknames and how you got your nicknames. And for example,
Oh my God.
this person that wrote in the listener mail and this topic idea, his nickname is Scooter, and he got it from, as he quotes, his shit-faced aunt's friend.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I want to hear more about that.
Scooter.
So,
Scooter.
who does anybody have a nickname here or
Yeah.
want to explain about that?
Big Dizzle.
Wait, did you come up with that yourself?
There you go, Sean.
Not self-proclaimed,
Yeah,
no.
okay.
No. It comes from Lift Dizzle. Part my last name, part of, but yeah, that's the drunken nickname.
All right.
Yeah, we had a listener that wrote in that his drunken name was Chet.
Oh yeah,
Nice,
Chet.
Yep. Chet.
Yeah.
Mine's better.
What about you, Eric?
Hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
Usually I'm referred to as bitch. No, I don't. I'm Monty.
No, we're talking about at work.
Work
Wow, at
nicknames.
work. Princess.
Work nickname. Oh,
Sorry, I didn't know you were
Vato.
talking about work specifically.
Vato.
No, princess.
We're
my
like,
guys, they're just like Vato. Get over here. No joke. That's it.
Vato.
Yeah. I have no problem with that.
Respectful.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, G.
Allie.
I'm not aware of any nicknames, but
Pain in the dick.
I bitch, like not in the way Eric.
Not as a term of endearment.
Yeah, no. I'm not aware of
That
any.
girl.
Are you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
tell us.
what?
I've heard
Oh, I thought you meant for me.
I picked
no.
up what you were putting down.
No,
Okay.
I missed it. Flew right over me. No, I can't say that anybody's got a nickname for you at work.
I don't know. Yeah, people just say
Red.
like I take.
I was gonna say red.
Red.
Red's a good one.
Well, when I worked at the deli, they used to call me Roja.
I can't imagine why. Jeez, here we go.
Roja Vato. And mine is Mastivo.
Oh my fucking
Mastivo.
god, that's right.
that?
Mastiff.
Like,
Oh.
Don't know. It just
No,
kind of
let's
stuck.
not talk
because,
about it.
Because big, hairy, and I'm strong, so they just stuck with Mastivo. That's all that they told me. They saw me lift a fucking transmission. My fucking shirt came down a bit, and they're like, "Fuck, you're hairy like a dog, fool." And then they called me Mastivo.
Can you call me
Fair
the next
enough.
time that you're going to lift a transmission?
What?
Please.
Tell you next time?
Call me the next time you're going to end
yeah.
up lifting a transmission.
Please. They said you can't lift a trans, so I'm like, okay, bet. So I lifted the trans.
When the 70s tuft comes out.
It's perfect. Anyways, what about you, Mikey?
I don't really have a nickname that I'm aware of other than maybe like Shop Nazi. But
Oh no, Pod Daddy.
Podfather, yeah.
Podfather.
Oh, I
mean,
like Pod
that's
Daddy.
one. Honestly, if I was gonna like start one about myself, that's the one I would want to start. But
Podfather.
Father. You did give that to yourself.
You did.
no, I think Eric said it the first time, and then I just kind of adopted
That
it.
is false.
Well, whatever. So I gave it to myself. It's fine. It's like that T-Bone issue with George Costanza. He wants the Seinfeld. You know, he wants.
T-Bone.
You're often referred to as the assistant to the shop foreman.
the assistant to the shop foreman.
Yes, just that
And
way.
who's the real shop foreman? You.
No,
me.
it's just some made up name in the shop. But
It's Maxwell, the shop foreman.
Maxwell, the shop foreman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's your imaginary shop foreman now.
Oh, yeah, I get it now.
no, it's more of an office reference, but from The Office.
Oh yeah, the assistant to the regional manager.
Oh, wait, hold on, guys.
I got that part
Wait.
of it. I thought that was
Hold on. You heard that, right?
I heard a noise. It
That was
sounded
weird.
like a baby doll.
I heard a
noise.
little something, but I thought it was weird.
too.
I think as one of you are playing with your caps, or Sean's shaking the table. But we can move on.
Either way.
You can cut
You
that
know what?
out.
There is one other nickname that I forgot. They call me Prick all the time.
So
I can't imagine why.
That's in term of endearment. That is true. It's
So,
like,
is
So
that
you won't be
your-
mad if I call you a prick from now on.
not at all.
I mean, I do it all the time.
So is that your
kidding. I don't
work
call you
friends
that.
or your friends' friends? that
Work
call you
friends.
that? Oh, okay.
Work friends.
What is the difference between work friends and friends in your opinion?
I
Like
treat
definition.
everybody equally. I tolerate.
That's a very
you.
politically correct answer.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I tolerate my work friends, and my friends' friends I'll actually invite out to do things.
That's
and
actually a
have
good
fun.
way to put that.
That is a good way to
But
put
so
it.
not
And it's not meant to be disrespectful, but yeah.
Well, no, and you always have to be careful. Like, I mean, like if I'm a manager, right? So I can't go out with
Your
you know,
subordinates.
yeah, exactly. I mean, and then it also just sets a bad precedent. You know?
Yep.
Sure.
so like not all friends
Friends are
or
created
friend
equal.
Yeah, like not all work friends are friends.
Right.
Yep.
But some work friends are friends.
Yeah, you gotta
Yes.
you gotta like
Right.
figure out who you're gonna separate between like a personal relationship as far as friends and like a professional relationship. As
Well,
far
how
as
many friends have you guys met that started as work friends and became real friends? Any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my best friends right now, April,
Mm-hmm.
is like one of my best friends. Besides Ivanka, hi Ivanka, love you.
Making people jealous.
She was literally our first guest,
Yeah,
Yeah, she
she
was.
was.
and she brought alcohol,
She did. She
Yeah,
was
which
our
is how
first-
every good guest should be. Sean,
I don't drink. I'm gonna pull the cancer card. I have cancer. I get out of everything.
Card accepted.
Yeah,
that
your
card
Amex isn't accepted everywhere. This motherfucker is accepted everywhere.
Oh my God.
I brought
But-
snacks
I
Yeah.
feel you're okay, my bud.
with that big meat stick.
As
in your
Ali
hand.
would say, you're a snack.
Bitch, I'm the whole meal. Allie.
Yes, I texted that earlier. Anyways, I think that when I meet a new employee, I can kind of tell. Like
If they're worth
If you're
your
gonna
time.
get along, or
if
not.
I'm gonna give them like a chance, like as an actual friend, like I have like 2 techs I've hung out with outside of work, which is Skeeter and Will. Will's listening to this right now.
What up,
I
Will?
will.
I will.
Will
You
needs
need to come
on the podcast.
You need to be on the show, Will.
He's nervous.
Will you come?
Everybody's nervous. that
Everyone's
first time.
nervous. I'm nervous. I'm sweating.
You
No, I'm
don't
just kidding.
feel
No, it's
that
warm in
smell
here.
is? No, just kidding.
Oh my god.
No, it is me. It's okay.
I guess that speaking of like work friends and like friends, that's kind of the bonus of having Alex as a manager. I can go pretty much party, do whatever with him.
But you were friends before.
But then
Long
he has
before.
Yeah.
That's got to be kind of interesting because going back to like what I said, if he's now that step ahead, like you guys have to separate those two things.
Yeah, and I commend anybody who's able to separate your personal life and your work life with somebody who is a friend at work. You know, and you don't take anything personally. Yeah, you may get annoyed with each other and snap at each other and get mad at each other all day. But at the end of the day, you know that it's just work, it's business, it's nothing
Right.
personal.
And
Yeah, do you two have issues with that at work ever? How much interaction do you two have at work?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, so because
No, that's
You
been
can't because you can't have like like if she's upset with you personally, you know what I mean, like at work and
that's the one nice thing about like mine and Ali's relationship is we've never really hit those like road blocks or bumps when it comes to that. It's like if she's pissed off at me or whatever, we leave that at the door.
Right, right. You got to switch the hats.
Work's work, and then after you go to work, and we're all like, "What were we
Switch
pissed
the
off
hats.
about?"
Right,
Like,
you
I
forget
don't know.
about it by the end of the day.
talked about this before? Because like we kind of have an unspoken rule that like we talk about work on the ride home,
Yeah,
and then when we're home,
done.
that's
No
kind
work.
of it.
Done.
Like it,
That's
at
pretty
least
cool.
if it's each other, like
Yeah.
with each other
Anybody
stuff.
else
Like
we
I'll
can
still
bitch about
hear
all day
about.
long.
Oh,
Way
sure.
cool.
It's just work. Like
Yeah.
you guys like do your bitch fest on
Yep.
the way home,
'Cause
complain
I
about
love-
everything, and then
Yeah, because
who doesn't like bitching about work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to do. Venting is my favorite.
Well, that's
Why do you think we
that's how this-
started this podcast?
That's where fucking
This is based
Debbie was from.
Yeah.
Where is my sound bite?
The first story of the podcast was the Debbie story.
I love
Debbie.
that story.
I mean, that's just like
that right there was the
typical.
hook,
I
line, and
remember.
sinker for me.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
And then with like how Sean was saying with Alex, it's weird because like Ali said, we were friends for a long time, went to high school together, you know, were friends. Then he was working at the dealership. I came into the dealership and I was like, oh, you work here. And then still friends working together as service advisors. We both went for the manager position. He got it and it's still fine. It's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Life moves on.
You have to separate those two.
Yeah,
it's,
life
it's,
moves.
it's hard.
Life moves on. But I support him. He supports me. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, like it does have to be like a kind of a partnership in a way, like whether it's your friends or someone you're like romantically involved with or because like Jake and I spend like almost all of our time together, like
Yeah.
even the podcast.
Sure.
And I feel like we do pretty good about it. Like at least at work, I've never, not yet, been like, you fucking asshole or whatever.
And to be honest, if it ever gets to that point, I'll be like, okay, I'll go hang out over here.
Like Jake's my best service writer because he knows what
If I'm
I've
looking
been.
for-
He knows what you want.
I've been.
Jake doesn't want to sleep in the doghouse. He needs to do these things this way.
Yeah.
Well, he
Jake also
better
knows how to
be-
write warranty and do all that also.
Well, he better be good at it because
She
I've
whipped
been
me so
bitching.
much.
I've been bitching about it for the past 9 years.
12 years.
What about you, Mike?
Well,
we
you
haven't
have-
heard much from you on this.
I know.
What's that?
What about you? We haven't heard much from you on this.
Oh,
What about you? friends, and your work friends.
Dude, you
Your
and me,
friends-
you
yeah.
and me met at
That was
work.
the
Yeah,
same.
how did you?
You and I met at work.
How
Yeah.
did you and Sean? How did you guys become friends?
so
Tell me.
It's a very interesting story.
Tell us, Mike.
Sean and I met. We had been working together for a little while, and like Sean worked in the body shop, and I worked in the service department. So like we didn't really have much interaction. But back in the day, there used to be employee parking in the back lot. And
Lucky.
it was before work one morning, and we were both sitting in our cars doing something, and both stepped out of our cars and literally had a moment and looked at each other, and at the same time said, like,
You look like a cool dude.
is that you or is that me?
It was at that moment I was like, this guy's going to be a friend.
Did we just become best friends?
And
This is not a work only type of situation.
literally, we've been friends ever since. It's
cute.
been great.
Yeah, it's very cute.
you want
It's
to
a
go do
very cute
karate in
story.
the garage?
In fact, it was Sean's birthday on Tuesday, And
Happy fucking birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
34 years old. You made it, dude.
I did. Thank you very much.
Wait, does that make him the oldest one here?
No, I'm
No,
the
Mike's
oldest.
still the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I like being the second youngest. That's not
So
like an
so wait,
often
35,
thing.
34, 33, 32?
I'll be 35 next year. Hold your fucking horses.
He's 34.
34?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We could break that down. It's only like 8 weeks away, Mike.
It's not 8 weeks. Oh my God.
2 weeks.
Think about it.
Oh,
about
it's almost
it?
8 weeks.
No, he's right. Wait,
I
no,
am
he's
actually
right. Oh my God.
It's
Stay
okay,
tuned for
whatever.
this.
And yes, we did just become best friends.
When's your birthday again, Mike?
January.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You're
I
like
mean,
right after, you're like pretty close after mine, right?
I'm at the end of January.
Oh, you're the end of January. I thought you were the beginning for some reason.
No. Ivanka is the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
I'm an
Oh, no.
April baby.
Ivanka's in February.
No, she's not in February.
Oh, is it
either.
March or something? I can't remember.
I'm March.
She's June,
I'm March
What the
4th.
fuck ever.
And she's May 4th.
May 4th. May the 4th
May
be
the
with
4th
you.
be
Wait.
with you. No one's going to forget that again.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm sorry, Ivanka.
I'm an April baby.
April.
Taurus baby.
But yeah, Sean and I have
Capricorn.
been good friends ever since. It's been a really, really good time.
That is awesome.
What are we going to do for your birthday for the podcast, Mike?
Nothing. We're gonna,
No. We're gonna have
we're not doing anything.
special.
Nope.
Yes, the
I'm like a
Podfather
Mormon. I
special.
don't enjoy
Podfather
thing.
special.
We'll get Kevin to do the board,
sorry.
and we'll just roast Mike. Let's do a roast. Let's do a roast of the Podfather. Yes.
That's fine. That's
I'm on
fine.
that episode.
There's a
All-star,
lot
you're
of
a
material.
bitch.
There's a lot of material to cover in that one.
What was
Yes.
that show on Comedy Central where they would roast celebrities?
It's like the roast.
That's what we're
doing.
Celebrity
Yeah.
roasts.
So good.
As long as I can sit here and smoke a giant cigar and with sunglasses and a martini, I'll be good.
I will make
Sure.
you the martini.
You seem
Actually,
like
Kevin's
I'll roll
probably
you this
better. Boy.
you seem like you had something to say earlier. Did you have a thought
I think
that
I'm
came
gonna
in?
actually keep it to myself, and it'll be a surprise.
Oh,
Are you
after the
spring it on
break.
us? Or?
Podcast secrets. Okay. All right. Fine.
Shush.
Stay tuned for the special
Eric.
birthday episode.
You guys have to see her devious face with that. That was like,
Watch the YouTube video.
wow.
Oh my god.
This is gonna
I
be-
do not like this. I'm already getting anxiety.
So this is specific to Mike's birthday.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Just
Got it.
And it's only even more now that he's like, no, don't do it. I don't want
I
anything for my
really don't
birthday.
like productions for
That's okay.
my birthday. Anyway, it's not
It's
about
going
me.
to be this time.
It's not about me. It's about the podcast and what we're doing right now. So moving,
But it's about
right
the
along.
birth
No,
of the
no,
Podfather.
Moving
we're
right
going to
along.
keep talking about you, Mike, whether you like it or not.
Nope.
No, not until January.
So Eric,
That's tech writing. I can't read it.
Eric, I do believe that you have a story about a death by F-150.
I almost died this week
I'd be very sad.
by a brand new F-150. It was awful.
Okay.
No, it actually wasn't that bad. It was kind of funny. At the end of the day, we just laughed about it.
Man, nothing is
So-
fucked here. Nothing is fucked.
Yeah. Brand new F-150, Sean.
Sean.
Sorry, this is actually about me driving.
No.
No, we had this vehicle come in where the shifter would intermittently, I think it gets stuck in drive. It won't come out of
goodness.
drive to go into park. So, and
it's that
it's
fancy
electronic.
fold flat shifter for
God.
unspecified reasons in the F-150s. It's for a workspace, but
Yeah, we'll
Well,
call it
we
that.
all really know what it's
Yes.
for.
Well, I have a brand new Sport, right?
The stowaway shifter.
Yes, and I do have the stowaway shifter. It is really cool. However, it is 100% useless.
Yeah.
For me, because
I can
the
think of one
lariat,
use.
the lariat goes for like a workspace, but in the Sport, my console goes the other way. It's literally pointless. It does
it's
nothing.
a bunch of nothing.
I can think of
just
one
like a
reason
flat
for
space.
that. Just
I can
FYI.
think of a reason.
See?
Probably the same reason.
We're on the same page. Anyways, so
So perfect. Please watch the YouTube for what just happened between Jake and I. Thank you.
So this F-150 was stuck in another technician's stall, and we needed to move it to another spot in the shop. I figured out how to get the stupid thing in neutral because it's an electronic shifter. And so I had...
It's easily found in the workshop manual, but that's okay.
It is. Actually, you know where I found it? It was in the forbidden text.
I was going to say, I believe it's actually in my owner's manual.
It is. That is
We
on
don't
the screen.
We don't speak those words.
Again, that's if you have the owner's manual in the vehicle.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, it's now on the screen. It's
Yeah, it's
programmed into the
digital.
digital.
Oh, that's right. All the new stuff has the. My BMWs had that. That was awesome.
It's cool.
Excuse me.
It's all subcategorized and everything.
Dude,
Yeah,
it was
it's
so
great.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. So anyways, so I'm apparently the only one in the shop who knows how to do this. So I was helping the service advisor move this F-150, and she was not comfortable trying to, because it's like stand on one foot and rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time.
We talking about the other alley?
Yes, we're talking about the other
I was just going to turn over and be like, I wonder if
No.
we were talking about
alley. So,
Alley.
hi,
I know
alley.
I'm
Allie.
moonlighting
Hi,
at
alley
Ford.
too.
Hi, Allie.
So you have to, the electronic
weird.
parking brake, when the truck starts moving and the engine's not running, it automatically engages the electronic parking brake. So you have to hold the switch in the off position to make sure it doesn't engage while pulling out the tab to put it into the neutral position. It's actually a cable, excuse me. And steering with your other hand.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
wow.
The cable will lock into the neutral position. That's fine, but you have to hold the button for the parking brake, which is down on the bottom of the dash on the left-hand side below the steering wheel, while trying to turn the steering wheel with no power steering. Anyway, so she was pushing it from the back with the pusher, and there came a point.
Sorry.
Yes.
phrasing.
Oh God. Yeah. How did I miss
I'm gonna get on that page. Hold on.
that was unintentional. I was. Yeah.
Phrasing.
Wait.
So she was pushing me from behind, and
Phrasing.
giggity. And there came a point to where we were going up a slight incline, and the wheels on the pusher just kept spinning and spinning, and she didn't understand how to reposition it on the truck so that it would go forward. So whenever you take your hand off the parking brake, it automatically engages. And I expected that to happen.
Oh shit!
So I'm frustrated, and I jump out of the truck expecting the parking brake to engage, and it didn't engage. And we're on an incline, and it starts rolling back, and she grabs the pusher and yanks it out of the way so it doesn't get destroyed. And once I realized what happened, the door was almost taking me out, and I dove in and I slammed my hand onto the brake pedal, and stopped before, and we collided with the parked cars.
Well done.
You
And this
almost-
other idiot service advisor honks the horn once the truck's already stopped.
Oh god!
Like, you're a day late and $1 short. I would have been under the wheels already. Thanks a lot. Anyways, so yeah, that was my near-death experience.
I'm glad you're okay.
I actually
buddy.
did get hit by a car at your work.
Oh my God.
Run over.
Did you get run over?
I did. I got run
I forgot
over.
about that.
like
Your foot.
is it, like actually run over,
They ran
not
over
just
his foot.
not just like push.
No, they hit me like in the side of my leg.
Sean had to
and
get
it flipped me
surgery for
over.
that.
I had to have surgery. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I wish it was my foot. Are you kidding me? Shit.
Didn't you tear something in your knee or something like that?
Yeah, it like totally ripped up my meniscus, my medial
Nice.
and lateral. It was jacked.
You got a work vacation.
I only had like a couple days off. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Sean's had enough days off by this point to be ready to go back to work.
I definitely am ready to be back at work.
Yeah.
I definitely need to
Yeah.
get there.
I need
you-
to.
First of the year.
I need
Yeah.
to
Yeah?
get back into
Yep.
it.
How exciting!
Whoop, whoop.
No, that's cool.
Those are my keys, by the way. If anybody's ever curious where that came
Yeah,
from.
Jake
Really?
made that sound
Now,
bite.
I
now
wanna hear
everyone knows what
in real
your
life.
keys sound like.
I want to hear what those sound
What
like.
about
in real life.
herpes?
Herpes?
Herpes? Sorry, I don't know.
My piece and herpes? Yeah. Stupid.
Well, we got to hear. Thank our sponsors.
Yeah.
Break time.
The lights
I can't
only stay on for
wait
one
to
reason.
hear from them.
They do. I know they're wonderful.
They're
people.
nice people.
Thank you.
They really are.
Our
you so
sponsors
much.
are awesome. We're going to hear about them right after the break. And
I need to get some shit from Nick, actually.
oh, well, you know what? He'll be stopping by
Tuesday.
the dealership. Oh, well, he comes by on Fridays. so-
Okay. Tuesday for
He'll
us.
be,
Fridays.
Next
Came
week.
by today.
Yeah. But we're going to go to break, and we will see you momentarily, and we're going to talk about Sean and thank all of our sponsors, and we will be right back.
Right? Meow.
Meow.
Do you like the podcast that you're listening to at the current moment? Well, let me tell you something. You can record your own podcast for free. Yeah, with the Anchor app, you can record your podcast for free. And there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Kevin, do you like music?
Fuck yeah.
Well, dude, now you can add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are absolutely endless for what you can create, whether it's music analysis, your own radio show, or something the world's never heard before, like ours.
That's absolutely right, Jake. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it is so easy.
That's right. It has everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. It's super streamlined. So go and download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hi, Mike Sarah here from Customer States. If you're searching for the highest quality additives, lubricants, or cleaners for your automotive, heavy equipment, agricultural, or industrial machinery needs, look no further than the Justice Brothers line of products. From lubing your chainsaw, performing a complete fuel system treatment and decarb service on a customer's vehicle, keeping that forklift forking and lifting, or just need a can of that famous JB80 penetrant to persuade a rusty bolt, Justice Brothers has you covered. Travis Ferris of Hit Distributing is not only Southern California's authorized Justice Brothers distributor, but also a great friend of mine. Over the years, Travis has helped me and my dealership with anything and everything we need, including all the lines of Justice Brothers products and even equipment to perform the various services we may need for our specific application. HIT stands for honesty, integrity, and trust. So you know when you contact Travis, that's exactly what you'll get. That, combined with Justice Brothers supplying superior quality automotive products since the 1940s and 75 years in the racing industry, you will have absolutely everything at your disposal to get the job done. Justice Brothers is proudly made in the USA, and they have a satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Justice Brothers has the best quality products over any other competitor, and they'll gladly tell you that themselves. If you live in the Southern California area, call my man Travis Ferris at 805-208-7818. And if you don't, call him anyway and tell him I said thanks. And visit justicebrothers.com to learn more about their complete line of products. Justice Brothers, America's brand for quality.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Welcome back, guys.
Howdy.
Thank
Yo,
you
yo.
to...
Howdy.
Oh, hi.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hello. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We really appreciate you. As we always say, you help keep the lights on here. But we're going to take it back and ask Sean how he's doing. And how was your week? What's
before
going
we
on?
do that,
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Right now.
Excuse me, I am parched.
Ready, go.
Get your shit together.
Did you see that, like, true realization where it's like the, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn it, Susan.
I was personally upset
damn it.
that we didn't get a chance to do this.
I do care a lot. I hope
bad.
you cracked one with us.
Listen here, Debba.
So good. I always listen. If you're listening right now and you want to show a friend this podcast,
Linda, listen.
you should have them listen to the first episode where
Why wouldn't
we
you
talk
start at
about
episode
Debbie.
one?
It's not always the best to start at the beginning of a
So
podcast.
No, I disagree.
I wanted-
I have to start like episode 1 on.
Yeah.
I'm a
always.
completist that way. as
The
well.
beginning episodes are rough because we had the rudimentary microphones and not enough, and the rudimentary soundboard and stuff like that. So
That means simple.
That guy Sean on here.
very
it was like
very
the
simple stuff. It was
essence of the beginning of it all. You know,
before we got all professional.
yeah, before we got full of ourselves.
At the time,
Yes.
in a time before microphones.
But Jake, you will be retelling the Debbie story. I kind of wanted to save that, but I'm going to tease that out right now. We're going to do another episode, and it's going to be the Debbie story again.
Oh, God, okay.
Yeah,
So it's a good story.
It's a
was a
great
good
story,
story.
and I want to get a better audio quality version of it. So
Well,
because for the
first-
next best of,
Absolutely.
Have we talked about the very first recording, like when Jake was
yeah.
telling me and his
yeah,
mom
I
about
think
it?
we talked about it on
Yep.
that
Yeah.
episode. Yeah.
We did. But this is about Sean.
This segment right here is about Sean.
All about Sean.
Sean was one of our first guests on the podcast, and we didn't really have the format where we, talked about the special guest and figured out what made them, get into the automotive industry. Ooh, man. Ooh.
I believe in you.
Those are words.
I'm
Those
getting
are
there.
words.
Oh my goodness.
Those are words.
Phrasing.
So anyway,
just say them all,
Today, Junior.
yeah, please, Sean, take over for me. I'm going to sign off for a little
That
bit.
should be a soundbite too, by the way.
Fair enough. We should have that as a soundbite.
Today, Junior.
Today, Junior.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'll write that down.
Get the fuck out of my car.
I got started in the automotive industry. Really how I got started is my dad managed body shops. And so I spent a lot of time there as a kid. And then, as a teenager at like 13 or 14, I had to get a summer job. I wanted a cell phone. So sweeping
Yep.
floors. That's how it started. And then I've literally done every single job since, and up to managing multi-million dollar.
So you worked on the cars. You did like the body work and stuff as well.
Yeah. So I've been a technician. I've painted. I've been a bodyman. I've done detailing. All the shenanigans in a body shop. And a body shop is shenanigans.
Yep.
It is.
You guys think
100%?
You guys think that like the service drive is bad? I got to tell you, man. People and paint in their car is just always an issue.
Like it's never matched. It's never.
You can't ever make anything perfect. I mean, you can make something 99%. You really can. I mean, but there's always a variant. There's always something there. And then
I'm one of those customers, brother.
Well, after someone like Eric gets into an accident, it never sounded like that before. And sometimes people really just aren't like tuned in, right? Like before you get in an accident, you're just driving your car every day.
Right.
But then after you're like, ooh, what is that? What's that creak? What's that sound? And it may or may not be from.
It'll never be the same
accident.
again.
Yeah,
It'll never be the same
we
again.
get the same ever since did my oil change. Now like
Exactly.
this noise or whatever.
And part of
since
that
we're
is
taking-
Tire rotation. What are
My
you talking
Bluetooth,
about?
ever since we rotated my tires, my Bluetooth doesn't work.
Yeah.
Ever since I brought it in. Exactly.
What were you saying, Allie?
We do a lot of resets. You know what I mean? Like we disconnect batteries all the time. When we're performing repairs, when we're welding,
Yep.
when we're doing electrical work. I mean, we do everything by the book at our shop. I mean, we're a fully certified facility. So everything's got to be done.
Yeah.
Yes, Ellie?
Oh no,
Yeah, something to state.
it's gone.
Oh, okay.
It left.
Buy Ellie's thoughts.
Hello. Yep. Like a fart in the wind.
Like a turd in the wind.
What?
Wait,
Who
a
turds in
fart.
the wind? Who shits in the wind?
It's from a movie.
Oh my god.
It's from Venom.
Oh, I saw
I just
that.
watched that last week, and
You know what? I fell
that went
asleep.
right
I
over my
can't say I
head.
saw it.
I can't wait to see the second one. Though.
I know.
So good. Anyway, sorry about that.
So
That's all about me.
See, but my gripes are for stuff like overspray or bubbles or
Quality
peel.
control stuff.
quality
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
The grill's popping out because they broke the clips on the bottom. So, and I'm speaking from personal experience because I just had some custom work done to my Lexus. Jacob.
Fancy.
Sorry, Jacob. Michael. Anyways.
oh hey look, a pumpkin.
And and I had all those issues. There was
Hashtag
overspray
sell the belt.
from some of the parts I
those are
had them
things for
spray, and the grill popping out because they broke the clips. Just stupid shit like that. But I'm like, come on, the car. There was nothing wrong with the car before. Now I got all this shit that I'm noticing.
Zoltan.
I don't dislike. I don't. I'm sure that happened. I am sure that happened.
But again, like you said, with stuff like being in an accident, of course you're going to have creaks and rattles and things that it's never going to be the same again.
You're
You
just
just have to
not-
live with it.
No, you're just not playing your music loud enough. You can hear all
Yeah,
those rattles.
exactly. If you turn it up, but I still get the same concerns. I have like a guy
Yeah.
brings his car back. Oh, I have all this rattling, so I go take a test drive. I go, well, that's really weird. All right, let me drive it. So I start driving it, and I noticed that his Altoids box is in his trim panel. I'm like, hey, dude, hold this for me. Rattle's gone. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the same stuff that you guys are dealing with. The same silly,
The normal NPFs that are like, well,
Customer
if you would just
states
take the
type of stuff?
bowling ball,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Customer states sounds like a bowling ball is loose in the trunk. Well, you go open the trunk and there's
a bulk.
bowling ball back there. You know, it's like, well, goodness me.
Listen, Monday's league
Oh
night.
my word.
The one fun thing is, speaking with body shops, where people will bring in a car and they're all like, well, I've got electrical problems. And we go, has it been in an accident? And they go, no, never. we are going to open this bitch up and we will be able to tell if it has been repainted and your grounds are painted over. So are you sure it hasn't been in an accident?
I remember the specific thing that is triggering you.
Oh, how many times I have dealt with that. I have bought wire harnesses for cars because, I mean, they just, when the new part comes, it just has like a sticker over it. And if you don't know, you don't know. I mean, obviously it comes in a bag with a big piece of paper that says, do not remove these stickers until after you paint. But still, I mean, it happens.
Yep. So all the time. So we go in, it's like, your grounds are painted over. That's impossible. No, it's not. They're painted over. Well, show me. Okay, here they are. Oh, well, maybe it wasn't an accident. You fucking think.
Guess who's paying for it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Warranty voided. Take that right back to the body shop. Make it
warranty
the body shop should warranty
It's
it.
not warranty.
Every time. It's like
You love saying that, don't you?
I do.
feel like you enjoy that just a little too
Allie
much.
almost
That's our
double
personal
edged.
catchphrase.
Allie almost had a heart attack earlier today because my wiper blades are already streaking really bad and starting to tear just a tiny bit. I'm under 12 thou. So it's 12. Technically, the
Just
wipers are
buy
covered.
wiper blades. Just buy
did.
wiper blades.
Dude, of
Don't make a
course-
warranty.
Dude, of
blade.
You
course
work there.
Of course I did.
God.
You
Do
wanna-
you know technically
Wait,
I'm not allowed to
wait.
do any claims on my car?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would make sense. I can't do claims. I can't
so
process claims on my car.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest.
Of course.
exactly. So to be fair,
Or his car.
To be fair.
To be fair.
thank you. So what I did was, or what my parts guy did, and I don't think Joe listens to the podcast, but either way, so we decided that instead of doing the, warranty claim, which would be ridiculous, and I agree, I just told my parts guy, no, I'll buy the wipers. He's like, why don't we just put them on Joe's shop ticket?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm like, no, we shouldn't do that.
No, you can't do that.
dude.
Hey,
That's stealing from the company. It's a lot different than buying your
Allegedly.
own wiper blades.
so that's actually one of the perks. Like I was actually asking you guys
What
about
is
perks.
your discount?
So you mean
On
overall?
parts? No, on part. Like if you go to
Cost
parts.
plus 40.
Cost plus 10.
I thought it was. Oh, that's the.
was
Sorry,
gonna say-
that's retail. Sorry.
Cost
Sorry.
plus 10.
Cost
Cost
plus
plus
10.
10.
Well done. Sell that bell.
Well done.
One of the other perks, though, is everybody has a shop ticket. You're allowed, as long as it doesn't go over $200 every single month, you're fine. You have $200 every single month that you can put on your shop ticket.
That is
Your wiper blades.
That
Yeah,
is
no
nothing.
And you get
It covers wiper blades.
Well, that's the thing. It covers wiper blades, like key fob batteries when you want to be nice to a customer. If a clip breaks, we don't ever have anything like big that goes on the shop tickets.
Well, yeah, you only have $200.
Well, no, that's one thing we're pretty lucky about when it comes
big
to that.
things do go on the shop ticket sometimes. Like if
Well,
they
yeah.
have to.
Yeah,
they
if
have
you gotta
to.
eat it, trust me, I have a certain amount per month I have to try and stay at. Like that's like I can write this off, or you're
And when
getting a phone call.
when I say $200 a month, that's like you're free to whatever you want to get for your car. We have definitely gone way more than that's what.
So you get some floor mats.
I'm talking
You
about
could do like a sun visor.
So here's a real thing that happened to me this week. One of my trainees broke something on a car while he was doing a job. Happens all the time, right?
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens, and
absolutely.
it's an old car. We didn't plan on breaking this, but you look at it wrong, and it.
I don't
and it
think you ever
breaks,
plan on
right?
breaking anything.
Well, sometimes you do. I just wanted to destroy something beautiful. So, Fight Club.
We
Anyway,
don't talk about that.
Yeah, you broke the rule.
Come on,
The first rule of Fight Club.
It's the first rule.
So that part, Jake,
Yes, sir.
that part was $72 at an internal price.
Okay.
So your shop ticket of $200 a month, my department almost, cut that in half.
Right.
In
Hold
one
on.
day.
Is that $200 your $200 or each writer has $200?
Each writer
And then
has-
hold on, how about the manager? Because like for example, like our writers can make decisions up to a certain amount, right? Like they don't need to get me involved to say like, hey man, we screwed up. I got to buy this $400 part or $300
You
part.
can't be involved in everything.
Right. Like mine is like, hey, we blew a motor and we got to drop 25 grand into this Range
Yep.
Rover or some whatever it could possibly, or steering column on a Porsche or something.
So each rider is $200 a month for real little things, or it's like be nice to a customer, but
So that could add up, Mike.
right. But for managerial, each customer through Goodwill or manager shop ticket has up to $2,000 per customer every year.
Oh, wow.
No, you're talking, but that's like Mazda Goodwill.
Either
Is
way.
that what you mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
either
we have
way.
the same thing with P18.
Yeah, I mean, however
Yeah.
it comes,
Right.
you know.
But yeah,
Gotta come from somewhere.
yeah, 2Gs.
We get into the habit of, like for in this example, instead of putting it on an internal ticket, we add a line on the ticket as an internal line, and we tell the customer, hey, we were taking this apart, this thing broke. We're super sorry about it. We installed a brand new one for you, and it's right here, and we didn't even charge you anything for it. We took care of everything.
Okay, to
So,
me,
I mean,
that's like a huge benefit. Like, A, you're
Yes.
honest, and B, like, it's not my fault.
You
that
got to be honest
fucked
about
them.
it.
Well,
you know?
of course.
And you would want to know that, hey, I got this bonus part for free, and it was probably going to leak at some point anyway, or whatever the case may be. You know, it's
And also when you guys said
want to
like
be transparent with
right,
everything.
and when you guys said $200 isn't that much, you got to remember Mazda is like 97% plastic. So
Bro, every car is 97% plastic. All right.
Like the Maverick. Anyway, moving on.
oh god,
I have to admit something real quick. I did a warranty claim for a wiper.
Eric, you're gay.
Who knew?
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on.
It's,
want a hot dog real bad.
Oh god.
I did a warranty claim for a wiper blade.
but that's legit. That can happen.
Yeah.
Like, if it's causing streaks and it's skipping and it's dry as fuck and like breaking apart
Mine
within
was.
12.
Why didn't you let me do it?
I don't want to deal with it.
See, mine was
That's
streaking.
different.
It's always, when it's yours, it's always
Yeah.
just a little, it's like when I have my car in, it's like, I don't know. You have your own car in
Yep.
your shop. You're like, and I'm painting this for free, or I'm doing this and that, and there's no ticket, you know.
Yeah, I could do
Always
it.
have to have a
Wouldn't
ticket
be
on your
like
Shit,
a
I
huge
should, when you
deal.
start working again, I should come
Nothing
see
does.
you. I want to get my wheels painted.
Speaking of when you're going to start working
We do
again.
that. First of the year.
Do you guys do powder
First of the
coating?
year.
Okay.
Well, we send it, but I
Okay.
mean, I know the.
So,
we'll take care of it.
so Sean, you
knows
said
the
that
guy.
you're going to be working at the first of the year. That means that cancer stuff and everything's going pretty good for you right now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it's
last
going
time that we checked
fantastic.
in, you weren't doing so good.
If you're looking at the YouTube, you can see how wonderful.
Vibrant and youthful he is.
However, you only got a 1 on the attractive scale, which confuses me.
Dude, what's up with that? I mean, if you ask me, I look fantastic. I mean, you want to see pictures of me like 6 months ago? I look like the Crypt Keeper.
That's not an exaggeration.
No, not at all.
So, in case you're wondering what we're talking about, Sean made an Instagram post recently that like
One of
it
the
had
filters.
like one of the filters is like a ranking from 1 to 10. Maybe 1's the best.
You're number one. You're
You're
number one.
I don't think so.
Let's go, Brandon. Thank you, Mike.
No, the rest of us were out of the loop on that one.
How dare you?
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah. So it's going really good. I mean, I'm on like my 12th treatment or whatever I'm on. You know, but I truly feel like it's working though. I
Good.
mean, the last 2 weeks has been like I felt like $1 million compared to how I have felt. You know, so right now it's just a waiting game. You know, and then early December, we'll find out exactly if I'm in remission or not.
Nice, man. Awesome.
But I mean, I got to get back to like work either way. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going nuts.
What's the
Yeah.
next step of treatment for you?
Well, if this should be pretty much
Nice,
it. I mean,
okay.
if
Ideally.
if December 6th comes around and I am cancer free, that would be like fantastic. And then I still need to get like an outside donor to donate blood so they can basically Lance Armstrong me, like you know, siphon my blood out because I have blood cancer. So
What's your blood type?
I think it's A positive.
I was
I'm
going
not
to
sure.
say, if you were B positive, I'll do it for you.
I think my parents have to do it.
Oh,
I
really?
think I think
Has to
anyone
be
can, but it
like-
has to be like super compatible.
Gotcha.
So I mean, they're screwed. They got to do it. But you know,
Hey,
that's to answer your question. That's the next step because I already know that this is going to work to a point where they can do that. Because, like I said, since it's blood cancer,
Right.
until we get rid of my blood, that apparently my blood just sucks. Then
You got to get flushed.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Like, you
If a
know.
mosquito bites you, does it have cancer?
Too bad Justice Brothers doesn't offer a product.
These are the questions
Justice
science
Brothers.
needs to answer.
The people that you need for your quality flushes.
Justice
Oh my God.
Contact my man Travis Ferris for all your blood transfusion.
I will I will hook up a brake fluid flush machine to some part of you and we'll see if we
No
can make this
problem.
work.
I'm no phlebotomist, but I'm sure I can find blood in that body somewhere.
no problem. We got plenty. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is, though. I mean, that's how it's going. So I'm just kind of excited. I really feel excited for once. I mean, for the last 11 months, it's been like hell, literally.
You have
if it
so
could go
much
wrong,
hair.
if it could go wrong, it definitely did go wrong.
Yeah.
Multiple hospital stays,
Yep.
toe infections.
I was gonna say, how about that toe?
Wait, toe
It still
infections.
hurts. Yeah. Yesterday.
So
I was like, how do I? Of course I do. I get shingles. I got blood clots, and now I get an infection under my toenail.
you had shingles?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
And I had chickenpox twice as a kid.
Holy shit.
They
My
wouldn't let him
immune
into the
system was
hospital when he was supposed to go in for his treatment like the first time because of his shingles thing.
Really?
And then then I got like rhinovirus, and I got
Damn.
some other. Dude, trust me, because to take on this treatment they just did, this like really expensive one we were talking about, they have to do like a lymphodepletion. So they basically drop your immune system to
Right.
nothing. My white blood cell count was 0.06.
Damn.
Whoa.
So like anything can get me sick. Like they had me like isolated. Like it was all so. Even with that, I've gotten cellulitis. I've gotten all kinds of this stuff. So it's been awful. So since the past 2 weeks have been fantastic, like I'm just riding the positivity train at this point.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Well, then I just looked at my calendar. So for the December 10th episode, it will be check back up on you. You'll have to go.
Ooh, I might probably get my results that day.
See, there we go.
I'm gonna have
That
to
could
put
be
that
really
in the
good
calendar.
and positive, or really shitty.
Yeah.
That could really.
It's gonna be good and positive. It's gonna
Hey
be
guys,
good
I want to
and
let you
positive.
know it's my last podcast. No, I'm just kidding. No, we already know we're good.
I feel really
God.
guilty about saying rest in peace, Kevin, now.
It's all right. He'll be home soon. Don't worry.
Or will he?
So
Sorry.
I do have one thing that I want to talk about, and we all work in a service area. Oh, I was stretching.
You just did that.
So we all work in a service area,
You should
and we
do it
have
too.
gates that separate the service area,
Gates,
like
you
when you're
say.
closed versus the service area when you're open, right? Okay. So in front of our gates, we have these signs that say, "Do not park here. Do not block this gate. Please don't park here." Whatever the signs say, it's all about no parking. That doesn't work. People still park there and leave their vehicles there. And the problem is that, well, maybe they forgot to leave their key in the drop box. And so now they're blocking this slot in the service drive and you
How
can't
do
move
you
anything.
do that,
Or the
though?
car's disabled and, doesn't move and we don't have anybody that's there to be able to move it or whatever. So I asked the service manager to get me some more signs because the other signs were like kind of faded and we didn't have enough of them, in my opinion. So I went through.
Like a really big sign.
I went through and I put 3 new signs up in the gate. And the morning that I was doing it was because I just managed to have some time that morning. But also there was a Raptor that was dropped off in front of the gate that was broken because I knew about this thing coming in and they dropped it straight in front of the gate. So I go out there with my drill and the signs and stuff like that. And it's dark out because it was before daylight savings time. And I'm drilling into this gate. And, all of a sudden I look around and I see a person in a van that's parked in the service drive.
Is he down by the river?
And and I didn't realize that there was a guy in there because I was talking to my coworkers about like, fuck, this is the reason why I'm putting the signs because this fucking thing's, blocking the service drive right now. There's no keys for it or whatever. We don't know what's going on with it. And as I turn around to like go mount the other sign or like look where the other signs need to be, he's like, did I do anything wrong? I'm like, oh, I didn't even
foot
realize
in mouth now.
The one nice person who's like, oh, I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to be
I wanted to
here?
get here bright and early to make sure I gave you the key.
That's what I told him. I said, no, you're doing everything fine, but you can understand like my frustration if that, there's this car on the service drive and now you're behind it trying to get into the service drive when the service drive opens and we can't move this vehicle. You can understand how annoying that would be, right?
Think about a car that just got smashed and obliterated and a tow truck just drops that in front of you where
Yeah.
you don't even have wheels on the dang thing.
That's happened.
of
It's
course,
happened.
and then you have to call me and tow it over on ours.
Well, no, I'm
Happens
the
all
one
the
that has
time.
to put it on the Go Jacks and push it around.
Go, Jack.
Yeah, but
I've met some really nice tow truck drivers recently.
Our tow truck drivers in our area, actually, most of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
It's when they come
Yeah.
from over the hill.
Yeah.
They're like,
South.
here, fucking take this.
Yeah.
I don't
And
want
then, and then
this
they're
anymore.
like, I towed this thing 11 miles. Here's a bill, $1,100. You're like, what?
No.
Get out of here.
So, Mike, that situation you went through, was that stressful?
it was a little stressful, yeah, only because I like things to be a certain way.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, maybe that's maybe
Everybody
that comes
go,
through.
Godfather-ish.
But yeah, I like things to be a certain way, and when they're not that way, I just can't understand why they're not that way, and it drives me absolutely bonkers. But it's very stressful, extremely stressful.
So on that, when does the stress get to be too much, and when do you know it's time to walk off?
Two O's.
2 O's.
Okay.
Speaking of, has to be a
It's funny because
specific way.
he's making fun of Jake's grammar.
By the way, if anybody wants in on the joke, I can't read.
No, you can read, you can't spell.
It's apparently both.
It's kind of grammatical.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, that's actually a grammatical error. It's really...
Sorry, but I'm illiterate as shit.
It's got to be
Now you take that.
Hey, careful with that.
in you.
Is that a Stetson?
What? No,
No, it's a cowboy hat.
that is a cowboy hat.
What the fuck did you just say to
I don't
me?
know,
It's a
I'm
kind
not
of
a-
cowboy hat.
I'm not a
Stetson is a
cowboy.
hat.
Come on,
I know
Mike.
what you were talking about.
Fuck, I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I'm learning. I'm going to get some
I'm taking
horrible...
this.
Hey, you know what? If you guys don't like my answer to that question, you can go ahead and email customerstatespodcast@gmail.com and ask for free business cards and also get stickers.
Stickers,
We
you
got
say?
stickers made. I teased that a long time ago. The stickers came in. They are absolutely amazing. Eric,
Hi.
you got some stickers, didn't you?
I did. I bought some stickers.
What do you think about the stickers?
Oh, they're fantastic. They're on the back of my truck.
Are they sticky?
Sean, did you get some stickers?
They're
I
very
did get some
sticky.
stickers, and
I haven't
I will be
gotten any
putting
stickers yet.
them on my truck
They're over
as
there.
I leave.
I know they are.
I just picked mine up tonight.
Yeah, that is true.
They'll be on my new truck.
You're
So-
gonna christen your truck with our stickers?
Of course.
I'm honored.
You don't
Absolutely.
even have license plates yet.
Yeah, do you have those little paper
Yeah,
ones
but
they
that's
print?
not the same thing.
No,
That's not
I
the
don't.
same
I definitely don't have plates yet. That
The
thing's got, it's
template.
like 3 days old.
That's
I
awesome.
love that thing.
The stickers will be posted on the website soon, but for anybody that's interested in like a pre-order sort of thing before they go on the website, again, you can email us at customerstatespodcast@gmail.com. We are selling stickers for $4.95 a piece, and any sticker that is over sticker order that is over 3 stickers,
There will be a discount.
bonus stickers.
Boner sticker.
Yeah,
I mean, bonus sticker.
bonus
I
stickers.
got Eric excited for a second.
Whoa.
And all proceeds go to a really good charity. That charity is Don't Let a Podcaster Go Thirsty.
That's it.
No.
Jam.
I'm just kidding.
Sean Lifter, GoFundMe.
Actually, any proceeds that we get from that
Sean Lifter, go fund me.
are going to go to getting a better video camera or video capture device
is
or
it?
whatever.
Just some
yeah.
form of
Video
recording.
recorder.
Video recorder.
Video recorder.
It's a specific video recorder.
Hopefully to make my job a little bit easier
a fancy
here and make
camcorder.
the quality better for you guys. But no, seriously, the stickers are awesome. I am literally putting them everywhere. You guys need to help support us. Again, like I said, business cards are completely free. All you got to do is email me and tell me your address so I can send you an envelope with some business cards in them. Help us spread the word. You know, we love you guys. We love the interaction. We want to spread our gospel to everybody that wants to listen to us.
Yep.
So,
Is that like a stocking stuffer?
so that's another thing is that the holiday seasons are coming up. And again, not to plug ourselves too much, but all these proceeds go to helping improve the show. We still need better equipment. We still need better stuff. And, you know, I'm super thirsty a lot of times. So, but we have the hashtag Sell the Bells. That is our 5th, sometimes 6th member of the podcast,
Or 7th.
and this is to accentuate a funny joke that we said, or when you zing somebody, or when you make your numbers, things like that. They come in custom colors. You can get those for $40 a piece. It's a bargain of a deal because it comes with the bell and everything like that. It's also a cup holder, so I'm done doing my spiel for marketing. Also, stocking stuffers might include the stickers as previously mentioned,
There you go.
Yep.
or free business cards if you're cheap. But
Just yes, actually, yes. Also, Hanukkah, those first couple days, we all know they're bullshit gifts.
it's like batteries
fine.
for the toy that you might get later. It's
Yeah.
Pretty
I know
much.
how it goes.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, the holiday seasons are coming up, and I promise you, if you guys place an order right now, unless you live
It will
in like Alaska, I
It
can
will ship to
get
you
it to you.
before Christmas.
Yeah, I promise that. So
USPS, be willing.
Yeah, there's that.
we thank you guys so much for all of your support for us. And we talked about the stress, right? I think it's time to
No,
get to.
we really didn't
We
talk
totally-
about
Oh,
that.
We really didn't talk too much about it. We just talked about I mean, really,
Totally.
where your
You're
line
parking
was with the
signs.
Raptor guy.
Oh, that was stressful.
We
yeah.
we can go
Well, that was
quick
just
on
because
this.
you
It's-
sounded like an idiot.
we can go on this pretty quick. It's just what's the one thing where you realize you have to walk off? It's like, when do you realize, okay, this is enough?
When usually it's with a confrontation with a customer or a technician. Like if a technician comes up to me and asks me a question on like how to do something, and then does the exact opposite of what I say, and then comes back to me and says, "Well, now what do I do?"
I know what you're talking about.
It's not you. It's
No,
not. Yeah.
I know it's not me. I know exactly the
And
situation
then
you're talking
Eric's all
about.
like, fuck you, I'm perfect.
The other thing,
You haven't learned that yet?
the other part of that is like talking to a customer.
Thanks, Ben.
Talking to a customer who just like will not shut their mouth enough to listen to what you're telling them, which no matter what they hear, they're not hearing what you're saying, and you're telling
they
them
know better than you.
You're telling them the truth. They already have it set in their head that, there's this problem with their vehicle, or that we're lying to them, or we're stealing from them, or whatever, and there's just no way to get out of that. And back in school days, it would come to blows, and I just have to remember I went to a lot of anger management therapy for like this sort of thing, and do my breathing things, kind of tune it out a little bit, let them say their thing, smile and agree and say, I understand what you're saying. And, just kind of let it go a little bit. But sometimes I just have to say, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me go get my manager, and, we'll discuss this together.
We'll circle back.
Well, it gives them a time to maybe cool their jets and calm down and realize where they're at and what they're saying. And it gives me a second to walk away so I don't do anything I'm going to regret in the future.
Well, I personally like to hold it all in and keep smiling until I'm about to cry. And then when I feel like I'm about to cry, then I walk away.
And
That's how I deal with things.
That's not the way to do it.
And with mine, if Allie calls me,
But then I walk away and then I cry privately, usually.
and if
So at least I'm letting the emotions out. I think that's why women live longer, actually.
Because we don't hold it in.
Because, yeah, you don't hold it in the same way. Like, you actually, like, I can watch, like, 10 minutes of Frozen and just be crying and let my emotion out for, like,
I bottle
the month.
all that stuff up inside.
I think
Yeah.
you really need to let it go.
Let it go.
Jake,
yes,
what were you trying to say?
oh, mine's easy. When Allie calls me and if I snap at her, like I notice instantaneously, she asks me something and I'm a dick. I'm like, I need to walk off.
I got to say, that's what I appreciate about you.
Yeah. Or if I don't really notice it, same with Mike. If it's a customer, I know it's like, let's bring my manager into this and I'll step off. But if I,
Must be nice.
if I have a smoke break, Allie will call me out on, and I've told her, I'm like, you need to. If I don't realize this and it's one of those days, tell me to quit being a dick and just, go take a 15, walk.
Yeah.
I have to
That
tell
helps.
him
It really does help.
sometimes. Like, just walk
You're in
away.
we're in the
What's that
service
noise?
industry, so I mean, you're naturally going to be dealing with
noise?
I like that noise. What is
Is it
that?
time?
It's rustling of papers.
We got brand new listener mail.
Just
Take one down, pass it around.
Are they all
99
listening?
bottles of
Listener
beer on the
mail.
wall.
Of listener mail on the wall?
This is from our good listener, Scooter.
Scooter.
Oh my God. You left the nest off there.
Scooter.
Hey, you guys have to remember, I'm fucking illiterate, remember?
Oh, that's right. You redneck.
you hillbilly.
We have many fine listeners that are.
Do your best Aaron impression.
Aaron?
Yeah. That was actually pretty good.
Come on.
Hey.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Hey, Aaron, we love you.
Yes, no,
Of course,
nothing but love.
this is completely out of love. I wish I had that drawl.
So, as I had spoken about in the beginning of the episode, this is from a listener, Scooter. And this is his listener mail. He's written into us before, but he's got another one here about dealing with customers and, maybe sometimes not being the best for a customer-facing employee. So, Jacob, or somebody does.
Yeah, no problem, man. I got you. All right, this is from Scooter. Hello, it's me again with another story. So as some background, I'm a pretty fresh tech, so I'm not too experienced with dealing directly with customers. My service manager knows this, so naturally he calls me up to the front, doesn't tell me anything about what I'm doing, and walks a customer up to me and says, "This tech will help you out." and walks away with a smirk on his face. Meanwhile, I'm looking at the service manager like Travis did when he shot Old Yeller.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna have some words with him later because a pizza party isn't gonna fix this shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, me knowing nothing of what's going on, ask the customer how I can help him. How I can help him today, and he replied, Mr. Manager said you were going to go on a test drive with me. Fucking fantastic. I definitely don't have a Lincoln Aviator interior apart in 25 million different fucking pieces that needs to go by the end of the day, so I will be glad to go on a test drive with you. Keep in mind I know nothing of what's going on, so I get in the passenger seat after cleaning out a Section 8's worth of trash on the passenger seat of this older Lincoln MKS.
Shots fired.
With a couple 230,000 miles on it. So what seems to be your problem? I asked the customer, and he replied that it was making a noise and he can't describe it or explain when it happens. Oh, Mr. Manager is definitely getting a tube of grease in his desk tonight. We go down the road in rush hour, of course, and I hear nothing. 5 miles in, he suddenly remembers that it happens from a stop. So naturally, in the middle of a busy 4-lane road, just slams on his brakes to a stop. Oh, I'm already planning on where to bury the manager's body at this point. And nothing is going to stop me now. And then he accelerates, normally in quotes, from the stop by putting his foot to the floor. As I'm getting all of the trash off of my face, my head is suddenly and violently installed in the dash when he slams on his brakes again and continues this cycle many, many times. After losing almost as many brain cells as talking to a sales guy about his clapped out caddy and the vape flavor of the day for his dick sucking simulator.
How do I get one of those installed on my car?
We arrived back at the dealership. The guy
Is that a breathalyzer?
The guy swears up and down there was a noise, but it wasn't happening at this point, and that we need to go on a longer test drive. I frantically tell him to talk to the advisor to schedule an appointment just so I can run away and cry in the corner of my day.
Poor Scooter.
You heated that all over Eric's face.
Jake, do it again.
Oh,
Jesus, this is quickly becoming a more adult podcast. Oh, yes.
So we're doing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the typical customer states fashion.
Yeah, shit. You have to.
Fuck it, this is fine. And you just throw everything up. And
I don't need that.
I just proved I wasn't illiterate.
very good, Jacob.
I'm getting better. They're well done.
Very good.
See,
Alec.
this was all just an elaborate ploy to get you to learn how to read.
What?
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 Nothing.
Why?
It was fine. This is fine.
Come on.
Come on.
Hey, come on.
Hey.
Hey, Ron, can you please send us in some more voice memos or
Yes,
like quick
please.
little clips or something?
I was going to say, the more you send, man, the better I can actually mimic your voice. That's how I get that.
Soundbite.
Yeah, I'll message you for some sound bites. We'll get together.
Come on. Oh, man.
Oh, it's that time.
Oh no.
It is that
Damn
time.
it.
I'm sorry, guys. It's a bummer.
Hey, but don't be too sad. You can contact us at Customer States Podcast at gmail.com.
Yes, you
can't.
can.
And watch the YouTube at Customer States.
Dot, dot.
Thank you.
Podcast.
Also called an ellipses for people who can read.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm dead.
Shot.
I'm dead.
You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at customer_states podcast.
You're kind of a bitch.
And
I knew that was my nickname.
I also want to thank Dale Follett at twistedbills.com.
Hi, Dale.
He does all of our 3D printing and our website design.
Dale's the best.
I'm still waiting for my service cannon.
Hashtag sell the bell. That's coming.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's in the works right now.
Redacted.
It's in the
Do not
ports.
come.
Redacted.
Sitting in the port. Just don't worry about it. It's on back
Yeah.
order.
I do also want to thank
You're gonna
our
have to go after market on that.
sponsors. Travis Ferris from Hit Distributing, supplying
you,
Just Brothers products.
Nick Lowridge.
Nick Lowridge from Matco Tools, and Ray Moon from El Ranchito Talk Shop, Lake Elsinore. Also, I do want to shout out the New Waves. They are the band that you're currently listening to. They
Sweet
are
tunes.
a 80s new wave music with
Band.
surf rock. They're based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And y'all should tune into them.
Y'all.
They're available
Y'all
on
should tune into
Spotify.
them, you hear?
Y'all come back now.
The New Waves.
Y'all come back,
You
man.
can find them on Facebook. But please, they're an amazing band. You got to listen to them. And I mean, I just want to again thank everybody here for coming in and joining along, and thank all of our listeners.
Clap, clap.
And I can't imagine anything else that I can say at this point.
Other than come see us next week.
And
Yeah. I won't be here.
love you.
Well, you'll be here.
Oh,
but
what? The
Hold on. Sean's going to be around, just not for this episode.
Really, you gonna go there?
Well,
Sorry.
you left that very open ended. Sean's.
I just spent 20 minutes saying how fucking good I feel. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna go next week. I'm going out of town. What do you mean?
Now I feel like the dick.
Yeah, you should.
in the arms of an angel.
Guess what's getting edited out of this ending?
Oh God.
Anyway,
There's no
you're
puppies in
editing
here.
in some fucking Sarah McLachlan, and now we can say
We'll see you next week.
love you. Oh my god.
You need to keep all that. Please, Mike, do not edit that.
of course I'm going to keep all that.
That was good. That was fucking. That was fucking awesome. That was fucking amazing.
Wait, hold on.
I thought it was all
Jake,
wrapping
stop.
up perfectly. I didn't even
follow
realize
this camera.
what was
I need, like-
happening.
I need like another minute.
What, you mean with the camera? Oh, I wasn't going to go grab the camera.
Oh, okay.
No.
That was good when you started playing the music at the end and doing the outro. That was awesome. Fucking good.
I timed it. I timed it incorrect.
Yeah.
I timed it incorrectly.
You timed it
I like
perfectly.
this. Do I look good?
I thought I had a minute and 27 seconds left on it, which was
front or the
I think it
back?
ended when it was supposed to. You did good.
This is the front.